change. Yeah, I will change whenever I can.
Hey guys, it's Tiffany, and I don't know if my autofocus is going to go off or not. I'm not sure what setting I have it on, but if you guys start hearing kind of squeaking and seeing the screen move a lot, I'm sorry. It's my autofocus. So, I told you all last night, in, I guess, video 1, that I was going to post video 2 with more information, and, so I'm going to talk some about stuff in here today, and then I'm also going to talk a little bit about insurance, my insurance, and maybe it'll help you understand your insurance a little. So anyways, I have Aetna. I have the lowest plan. It costs $45 per paycheck. And I am a 70-30 plan, and I'm going to try to explain that to you with numbers. Okay, if for surgery, for example, surgery was $10,000, they're going to pay $7,000, I'm going to pay $3,000. Okay, then there's two other things you have to take into consideration. It's your deductible and your max out of pocket. And then actually, technically, I guess there's one more thing you have to take into consideration, and it is actually if your max out of pocket is applied to, if your deductible is applied to your maximum out of pocket. Mine is, so that means I don't have to pay $4,000, I only have to pay $3,000. Okay, we obviously know the surgery is over $10,000. So I will be paying $3,000 out of pocket for my surgery. It's not bad considering the surgery is so expensive, so I guess I can't complain. I think that was the only thing I was really going to talk about as far as number-wise with surgery. You can find all of that stuff out by calling your insurance too. And the questions you'd want to ask is, what's your max out of pocket? What's your deductible? Is your deductible applied towards your max out of pocket? And then what your coverage is, like what percentage your coverage is. So anyways, my insurance requires me to do a few different things to be approved. Okay. The things that they require is the informational seminar. Most insurances require a 6-month medically supervised diet. My insurance gives you two options. You could do the medically supervised diet that's 6 months, or you could do a 3-month multidisciplinary regimen. I chose that one. It works out to be more like 4 months, but it's still less than 6 months. So they also require you to submit 5 years of weight history. I actually already did that. I submitted actually what was 8 years, not because I asked for 8 years. I think the more the better, but it was actually what my doctor gave me. Also have to do the referral form completed by your primary care provider, which I've already did as well. I've already had my psychological evaluation and my nutritional evaluation. So with the route that I chose to go with my insurance, I have 5 times total I'll be meeting with someone in regards to my diet. The first month I'll meet with the dietitian and the doctor, which I've already did. This month, well, starting in January, I'll meet with just the doctor. February, I'll meet with both. March, I'll meet with just the doctor, and then April, I'll meet both, and I'll be done with my diet in April. So, I'm excited, because, hopefully it'll fly by. Time seems to fly by, so I guess, it probably should. I've already did my informational seminar. I'm in the process of doing my diet. I've already submitted my weight history. I've already had my referral. I've already did my psych evaluation. I've already did my nutritional evaluation. My next appointment I go for is on the 9th, and I'll be doing my history and physical at that appointment. And that'll also be the appointment that I pay $250. The program I am in requires you to pay a $500 program fee. The first $250 is due at my first appointment, my second appointment, which is on the 9th. And then my next amount isn't due until closer to surgery, but it's refundable. The second part is, first part's not, so I can really pay it whenever. So, as for the book, I am going to try to explain a few things in here that I thought were helpful. So just give me a second, because I have to kind of go through and find the stuff I'm looking for. I probably should have it marked, but I don't. But it has loads of stuff in here. How to, be active. Things you need. Like, it talks about different types of protein bars. Speaking of protein bars. Okay. Protein bars can be very expensive. I've seen some that ranged from like $30 for a box of 12 down to like $7 for like a box of 6. I was in Target, I don't know, like a week ago, and I came across these protein bars, and it's the a Target brand, and it's chocolate and peanut butter, which I'm really picky about stuff anyway, so I don't know if these are going to taste good. I've actually had protein bars that were good though. These protein bars have 14 grams of protein, which is really good. Most of the protein bars that I've seen range anywhere from 7 grams to 12 grams, so that's one of the higher ones that I have found looking around. Let's see. There's recipes in here for different types of protein shakes and supplements. That gives you loads of options, which I'm still picky, so it'll still be an issue. If I haven't mentioned in the past, I plan to do the VSG, the vertical sleeve gastrectomy. I did research on all three that my insurance cover, which is the Roux-en-Y, the band, and the vertical sleeve. After doing the research, I just think that the vertical sleeve offers more of what I'm looking for. And I think it's going to be a better tool for me in the process as opposed to the other two. It talks about, you know, your pre-op stuff, your post-op stuff, things you need to do. Okay, this was the list I was looking for. Okay, countdown to surgery shopping list. The things you're going to need prior to surgery and after surgery. Okay, prior to surgery, you're going to need Listerine and the antibacterial soap you have to buy at your pharmacy for your body. After surgery, you're going to need liquid sugar-free adult Tylenol, Gas-X, Maalox type of stuff, Imodium, Tylenol PM, and a pill cutter. You're going to need, for the hospital and home, you're going to need a heating pad, chapstick, Colgate, crossword, word search, Sudoku puzzles, books, or magazines. Kitchen items. You're going to need a protein mixer, a blender that's going to, something that's going to cut through ice, measuring cups, measuring spoons, baby milk powder divider, child toddler divider plates, cups with lids for when you pre-mix your protein, single serving storage containers, food scales, and an egg timer. So that's just some stuff. It's got your pre-surgical stuff for the day before surgery and the day of surgery. Things you gotta do. Let's see. Talks about what you're gonna do when you go home, your discharge instructions. Okay, you're gonna have lists of medicines that you cannot take for up to 6 weeks after surgery. Then you got vitamins that you will be required to take after surgery, which will be for the gastric sleeve. You will be required to take a multivitamin, calcium, vitamin D, B12, a B1 thiamine, iron, vitamin C, vitamin D. You also might end up taking biotin, which I heard biotin was really good anyway. So we will see. It's going to talk about your post-op diet in this book, which is pretty awesome. Not really, but, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. Golden rules. Try one new food at a time. Eat until comfortable, not full. Choose protein first. Eat slowly, chew well. Exercise regularly. Basic dietary guidelines. These are some things that they want you to go by, obviously. Eat only 3 small meals a day. Limit snacks to 1 to 2 per day. Eat slowly and chew thoroughly. Stop eating when you are no longer hungry. Do not drink while you were eating. Eat only high quality foods. Eat fibrous foods in moderation. Drink enough fluids during the day. Drink only non-calorie liquids. Exercise at least 45 minutes per day. So, that's just some guidelines. Then they have the foods to avoid, which is anything really sweet or anything gas producing. Problem foods can be dry meat, shrimp, untoasted bread, pasta, rice, peanut butter, dried fruit, fibrous fruits and vegetables, nuts, coconut, popcorn, seeds, and skins on fruit and vegetables, membrane of citrus fruit. I'm going to check the time here. Okay, we have about a minute left. Talks about loads of good food choices, other food choices that aren't that good. Let's see. Then it's going to have, this is one of the things I think is pretty awesome. I'm going to try to squeeze this in this video. Is a well-stocked bariatric pantry. It gives you loads of foods that are actually really good for you to have in your pantry once you have surgery and even before to prepare. It gives you a back and a front page. And it talks about all of these different options for you, which I thought was awesome. And then it gives you, you know, a sample menu. Then it gives you certain foods with the portion size, with your proteins for that portion size, and how many calories for that portion size. So, loads and loads of options, guys. Gives you like 2.5 pages of that. So, if there's anything in this book I've mentioned that you would like, I can scan a copy in and email it to anybody. This is, like I said, kind of like my little Bible. I think it's pretty awesome. It has loads of information in it. So, I'm going to go because I don't know how much time I have left. But I'm going to go, and if you guys do want anything, feel free to message me and check out my blog because I keep it up to date, okay? Thanks. Bye.